Hello everyone, how good of you to join, and welcome back to Anno 1800 Survival. Looking at Miss Hunt once more. She is trying it again. She's trying to conquer Billoway with not the smallest fleet. I think this is the biggest fleet that we have so far. She's on the way right now to the harbor area. So in the first step that we need to do is, of course, I'm going to redirect all my trade routes that have no business there at the moment. At the same time, 3 of my battleships are closing in as well. I would like to try to not intercept them directly, but use the harbor defenses to my advantage, because I think they could actually crush my 3 battleships there at the moment. So I'm letting them arrive in the harbor area, so they're getting damaged as well. And of course, all of my cargo ships, as we can see, we need to move them away. Also, yeah, over here I've got 3 of my royal galleons on the move as well, and they will come in and help when the timing is right. There they are, coming in close now. Let's start with the battleships again. Oh, one of my schooners. No problem though. And she's of course not trying to get into the main harbor area. That would certainly crush her. My charter ship is getting destroyed right now. Her ship of the line, a wooden ship, that's great, is coming in right now, getting attacked by the flamethrower. What I noticed right away is that they don't really take that much damage. She's hard boosting her ships, which is not that great. Alright, she has seen my ships now coming in, so that means she is actually, as we can see, diverging back again from Billoway. And look at the damage, right? So we're getting really a lot of damage in there at the moment. She's going to lose that ship up here. That battleship unfortunately will need to move away again. Of course, she has seen that I've moved my main fleet to Enbesa at the moment. But this is the result of that, right? 1 ship down at least. I try to find something and she's backing off again. Took some damage with her, and we can reactivate my trade routes like this. So I think catastrophe averted, but we have to monitor this closely. What I can do, of course, is I can up my defenses there a bit, and I think we're doing this. I don't have the best defenses available right now in Billoway, and we do have, of course, some new advanced buildings now. So let's take some of my weapons that we have. I think we'll also need some bricks there and some steel beams to get things cracking. Let's get all of this over to Billoway, and we will up our defenses. Yeah, influence-wise, we could do better. So probably can upgrade a few more people to investors. There you go. Here in the center, in the thick of it, we can go ahead and upgrade like crazy, because let's face it, we have lots of building materials, and investors make my life easier. There we have them, and also a few more over here. Artisans to engineers. I mean, we still have a lot of artisans, really. There's a few more investors that I can do. Gives me 40 influence, perfect, so 30, and up to 40, up to 50 almost. And we haven't even used most of my building materials. I could go crazy a bit more with the artisans. We have a lot here, really. Tricky. Do I want that? Not entirely sure where I would like to upgrade next. There are so many options available right now. There's a few more that we can push to investors. Definitely something up my list. And there's a few more we can go with. Yeah, with workers, I'm a bit ashamed. Really low at the moment, so I cannot do more. I can upgrade those guys here though to engineers, so that we have more coming in. And yeah, about this area, we have the ability to upgrade them all. I probably will do this. First, I would need to upgrade a few more people to workers, and for that I need more farmers overall, right? So we do need probably another farmer village somewhere. Let's also repair Billoway there again. Where is Miss Hunt right now? She's, yeah, well, like a beaten dog on the other side of the map again, so no worries here. I would like to take my Nelly. We have a nice income at the moment at 60,000 without propaganda. Let's get it over to Archie again, purchase some more items, so I can also start boosting my old world fleet, because yeah, we need it. Now, N. She doesn't like my money. That was quite a lot. And another battleship I could do. And we might then just go, to Enbesa, because over here my main fleet also has arrived, so we are quite stuffed here now. Also equipped, some of them at least. Yep, there you go. I might actually get over there and equip my battleships with that. Also reinforcing my harbor defenses there a bit, because we do need some land here. Very important. Get this over there. Boosting the HP points of my battleships there. And weapon-wise, we should be fine as well. 2 mortars we have to quickly take care of anything. And this will still hurt. Trust me, it will. But can't be helped. We need it to advance. And I would like to. Of course, we need the Research Institute to research the Dreadnought. Without it, we cannot do it. Look at that. She's using the momentum that I'm not focused right now. Purchasing back a share here. How dare she? It's good that the Ironclads take the damage first. Because, yeah, all the mines. Because that takes damage away from my from my battleships. And let's use the mortars here right away. On these 2 harbor defenses. Holy cow, that's hurting so much. We've lost the first Ironclad. There's the second mortar coming in. Taking care of these. Harbor artillery is doing most of the damage. This needs to go down quickly. They're doing an insanely high damage to battleships. Battleships used to be so strong back in the days. There's also now the Ironclad coming in. But they will not be that much of a help. Especially since the mortars are coming back to life here. Yeah, get closer to that. Thank you very much. We can combine the splash damage. Poof. And mortar number 2. This is fun. Poof. And she lost basically both of her ships now to the mortar. And I was also able to attack the trade building. Very good. With that, we will take it over. Losing 1 Ironclad is fine. Of course, to the sea mines primarily, right? And there it is.
You cannot drain. I will not
some success there again. She's sending over some ships there, but I think they will just go away again. And any items that would be of use? 60,000 here. Income per house is increased by 40%. This is something we can use. That's fine. And yeah, let's actually take them on right away. We have the mortars too. Oh, by the way, there is some loot here that we definitely should not neglect. Is an Ironclad having the mortar? Yes, let's move it over to battleship there. Alright, she's moving into Tabrim now, I think. In a rush. To take revenge. Advanced weapons. Lanterns, interesting. And I think that's it, right? Yeah. Some advanced weapons are always nice.
Your island is under attack.
Yeah, of course, she's doing this out of desperation. So we're just going to move in here and probably will be able to take down that battleship. It's quick. It's pretty quick, that one. This one will definitely go down.
Such petty structures.
Very good. And we might be able to slow this one down. So perhaps my Ironclads can do something here because they're able to slow down ships. Mortar will not work with that distance. Nah. They're faster. My fleet is a bit slower there. Also damaged. Let's push back. Get to my repair crane, repair the fleet. We might actually try another push on this island here, Tottenmurden, because there's the same defense, right? So losing 1 ship would be fine in order to gain a big island. I could think about that. Even though, of course, we need to defend all of these islands. Makes the whole thing a bit harder. I just love a full fleet of battleships. Can't help it. We got the mud bricks. We got the ones of timber. Get this one in. Together with the ones of timber. And move over here to Hitherheith. Where we're going to build up a smaller settlement for the indigo plantations. Perfect. The other ships are going to repair in the meantime. Back in Vega, I would like to build another Ironclad and also a battleship. The 2 more ships coming out here as well. Increasing the size of the fleet. We got 2.5 million. I think Miss Hunt purchased back a share. Yep, but it's not going to be so easy to purchase one. Yeah, Bente is actually looking good. Let's take the share majority. Sorry, share majority we have now of Bente. We could take over the island for 430 million credits. That's it. That's of course the Combat Overhaul mod. So island takeovers are prohibited. They are so high that you can't really take them over. That is a feature I also really don't like about the mod, honestly, because it should be allowed as it's a feature in the game. Now let's go ahead and purchase us a few more items that increase the damage that my ships can do. And there it is, the pounder. Love it. Boosting the output of my ships is a bit more worth it than boosting the hit points, right? I think. So I would rather roll for these. Damage, there's another mortar, but it's pretty weak. There is a heat exchanger. Damage slowdown is gone. Also something I don't like so much, so I'd rather have damage reduction. Another pounder, very good. So we can really boost those battleships there, their damage, which is just absolutely important. A fine steel hull, and then I'm going to wait for some more rerolls again. Alright, how's it looking with my consumption goods? We should check this out. Looking rather good in every aspect. Penny farthing's down, coffee is down, and champagne of course is not in yet. We should, by the way, have now glass. Yep, and grapes. Perfect, so we can finish that next production by building us some champagne cellars. And by the way, one more thing, the gramophone is going up at +1. Perfect. Penny farthings is going down. We should have the surplus production. No! Really? We built a third one and that's not enough anymore. Let's boost them by 50%. This will solve the problem temporarily. Right, so this will give us a bit more again. There you go. But that's of course not going to be enough long-term wise. We will need to build a fourth one. Crazy stuff there, because they're really expensive. It also probably will... Yeah, we have enough caoutchouc for the moment, so that's a nice surprise there. Where should we have those champagne cellars? I would like to boost them with electricity, because then we would only need 2, right? So they're producing 2 per minute. We need 5. So I need to build 3 if I want to get this right, or 2 with boosted. So I'd rather do them boosted. There is a bit of space here, but I will probably need that sewing machine at some point. I could have them somewhere else as well. They're champagne cellars, right? They're not polluting. They're actually looking quite nice too, right? So these are buildings that you can definitely have a bit closer to the city. Why not? Let's just have a look where we have the power plant. There it is. So it is polluting its power all the way up here. And then we have a bit of space, right? That's cool. We can move. Just see where. This area here is probably something. Getting us a bit more space, right? We also don't need these roads here, as we can have the road just here. And then we can have these champagne cellars. They're getting their boost. Could also upgrade those roads here. Then we have that fire station that I will probably just have somewhere here. And we should, perfect, be able to squeeze in a second one. Upgrading the warehouse and building both of them. And they absolutely fit, right? I mean, I don't mind that at all. Having some artisan industrial buildings close to working places. I mean, that is just actually realistic. This is how cities are looking. So I might actually go ahead with that. They're getting their resources now. They're both being electrified, producing then a whopping 8. And then we can also see this. Production is now starting up, and 5 is the demand. And with that, we'll have then our champagne in. I might actually pause it there just for a second to get a bit more storage in. And then we can unlock it for these jolly good people. It will not make them super happy, but at least they pay me a bit more. And another demand has been met. Meanwhile, let's go back to Mbeza. Where I would like to do something else. Could we move the harbor area to that side? If I can take over this this harbor, I could have my fleet in the center protecting all 3 islands. I think this will make the most sense. Moving this over there. Space-wise, it doesn't make so much sense, but protection-wise, it does. First, of course, we need to take over that island. This will be hard in itself. Still 20 minutes white flag, so I don't need to worry about anything here.
Ship under attack.
Loading stations.
That's in the New World. Alright.
Frigate
There's,
first
by the way, my
class.
white flag that we can use now. Do you have an available cargo ship? No, I don't. There is a cargo ship. Here it is, a bell. Let's get over there, get the white flag, and equip it on the cargo ship. That's just very valuable, because then I can finally start purchasing good items there from Isabel. We also get some good military items in the New World. And I don't have any battleships really over here, right? These two, but that's it. But my harbors are very well defended, I should say. It's going to be hard for her to take them over. So, once again, I'm going to the offensive. We are going to take another island. I think this is a prudent move, because it is on the way to the old world, right? And to our city. Also, we get this triangular here with Bente that we can protect easily. So I don't need to build bigger harbor defenses for all my islands. I can just have one major fleet in the center protecting all the islands. I think that should be fine. And for that, we have to move in. It's going to be risky. It's going to be dirty. It's going to be... well, risky. But in that case...
Ship
Oh.
under attack.
Oh, she also has a harbor artillery over there. I didn't even notice. And of course, we're going in right away. Taking the blow from the sea mines. Ah, that's just insane. That was a splash damage from the sea mine getting into my ironclad. Let's fire both motors right away.
Ship under attack.
And then I will have to move this battleship out. Hopefully it's not touching any sea mine.
Ship under attack.
And they're the first... Oh no. Yeah. That was a sea mine. And with that we lose a battleship. Can't help it.
You will not
Sometimes the game is
spoil
just a
my
mess.
Ship was destroyed.
I knew the risks, and we are taking them, of course. Let's fire another mortar. I haven't lost another ship, though, so I think we should be fine.
Ship
There you go,
was
and then the
destroyed.
trade building. Still having 4 battleships, 2 ironclads. Don't move too much, please. There is a sea mine.
Fleet, engage.
And yeah, this island is falling. Looking good. She's coming in there, but I think she will give up before she gets to us.
Our enemy's
Plus also those 2
resistance
ships
is
will not have a chance. Come on, you can crumble. It's insane how much hits such a trade union here, a trade post can take. There it is, perfect. Another island conquered. And Miss Hunt's
Difficult to
strength
forgive
in
this
Anbesa
kind
is
of
weakening.
treachery.
And there she's pulling back.
You rock-suckering barnacle.
Oh, there's some interesting items here.
Engines have
Oh, tapestries, look at that. And some more advanced weapons, I'll take that. And we might also find some good items here. Yeah, that we can sell. None of them is particularly important. Also another clipper coming in, that is just a trade route, of course. Miss Hunt was not able to get it clear so quickly. Look at how much damage a clipper can take of the enemy. Incredible, there's not much I can do. I can't put defenses on all my shit. Oh, that's actually a pretty good one. Ironworks and Founders productivity 50% increase. I'll take that. Very good. With that, I can keep my fleet now somewhere here, right? We are also going to move that trade post over to that side. And with that, we can start building now, once again, something up. We have a good river area here already, but of course, we are going to build a smaller city somewhere here too. So we'll need to carefully place those fields to still use the fertile ground.
There are fountains. No.
Get to the other side, and here I'm going to have then a smaller village. We get another main quest that I could use. So this is basically farmers for the moment. I don't think that I'm going to need anything else other than those guys. A musician's court perhaps to keep them happy. We might squeeze that in somewhere here.
Ship under attack.
Right. What are you doing? What is that?
Ship was destroyed.
think. Did Miss Hunt just settle on that island? I think she did. This makes things complicated. Deep in enemy territory, Miss Hunt built an island. I don't believe it. She settled on this island here, destroying my trade routes. Okay, we will need to take it off, obviously.
Attention for the Admiral.
There's the weapon, so we can protect Billaway for a while. I mean, not for a while, but indefinitely. Do we have the... Yeah, the heavy weapons cost me too much. Let's go ahead with another normal cannon. Right, and then I'm out of influence anyway. Where's my battleships menu one? That's still taking some time. This is really, really hard now. She actually settled down here, creating a blockade. And why is she doing this? She's deep in enemy territory with that. Behind Leo lines, deep in my territory there as well. Incredible. And she gets ships over successfully. We'll have to take this one, obviously. Okay, she destroys my salt works here. Yeah, it's getting a bit more tense now with Miss Hunt, as she also likes to get things going. Let's build those buildings here, plus the musician's court. And let's also have at least 2 Wanzer timber woodcutters somewhere here as well to get us the farm stand going, right? This is going to take a while anyway. Protection we have now, right? Yep. So all 3 islands are now within the range of my ships. And we'll just keep them there for the moment. With Tabarim being very heavily fortified, so this will not be easy for her to take. Another battleship comes out. And we're going to use my fleet now to take down that island in the south. It's going to be risky, because we're leaving this area undefended for the moment. So I'm relying on my cannons now. But we need to do this, because I can't allow that island here to exist. It's too close to all my trade routes. And while I redivert some of them to get a more direct line. I mean, it could actually work like that, right? He has now ships in the area though, right? Oh, look at that. All of my rum traders are destroyed. Holy cow. Buttercup, off you go. Where was that last one now destroyed? Because I think he was not. I also don't see any loot here. And on the way, that's impossible. We are using Leo's main defenses here as a waypoint. I don't know where I lost that last ship now, because I don't also see any rum. Was it in the New World? Impossible. Can't be. Nope. Strange. No idea. We will need to find the weakness here. And continue onwards then in the next episode. Stay tuned.